Have you ever got tired of playing the same game with different titles or different stories? Have you ever thought of why the game today is not fun for you anymore? Or why there isn't a game that can get you to play all day just like the old times? Nowadays players focus a lot on graphics, how detailed does a character look, or how good does the shadow and lighting done in game. Everyone just copy and paste the same pattern over and over. An average story, same gameplay, some repetitive side quests, and put tons and tons of money and time investing on graphics. You'll be surprised or attracted to the game at first, but you'll be bored after you finish the game the first round. Maybe the second round for some collectibles, but just because you want to complete the game, not so much because of you loving it. I'm not saying the graphics is not important. I'm saying that everyone forgotten the most important part of games. It's gaming. When everyone is trying to ask for more and more investment on the projects to put out the same game again. When everyone is trying to ask for more and more money from the customer to buy garbage DLC and loot boxes. There is a group of people using less budget, putting less detail, but created the most innovative game for the past couple years. They are Sucker Punch Production. Honestly, when I play Infamous, which is their franchise, I do like it, but I wasn't too surprised by it. But when I play Ghost of Tsushima, I know that they have proven themselves. With the media keep talking about how good is The Last of Us Part 2, and rate a much lower score with Ghost of Tsushima. And with Sony putting The Last of Us Part 2 pamphlets in Ghost of Tsushima, we know that the media is done. They've lost their credibility completely. When I was making a before you buy video, I said that the side quest in Ghost of Tsushima is somewhat the same. I apologize. I said this because when I was researching, everyone said the same thing. I wasn't able to play the game before it launched like the media or other big YouTube channel, so that was the only way for me to get information. But when I played the game, the side quest does much better than everyone said. There are two types of side quests, important one and the not so important one. The important side quests all have their plot and character development, and it is consistent with the main story. It provides a background of the island, the life of the people, and their family history. I'm not only talking about random family day and night, but the honorable family, a family that will again provide more information about the island. On the other hand, the not so important one gives me a different type of experience. It usually contains some interesting facts about the Japanese, like their beliefs, myths, and many others. However, at the end we always figures that it is not a myth, like the Kappa side quest. But it does provide an interesting way for us to learn more about Japan and some story background. This is what a side quest should look like. If you don't want to know, you can skip. But if you want, you can get information while enjoying it. Not those garbage side quests that you put in different areas with the same story and same dialogue over and over. The greatest part is that when we are doing side quests, we can often see that the golden bird and fox appears, guiding us to the nearby collectibles. Not only that, but we are able to see the amazing view along the way, and it makes us want to explore the map even more. And we will again see more birds and fox guiding us to more collectibles. It just makes you want to keep playing the game, because everywhere you go, there's something to do. Taking pictures or petting kawaii foxes. Using the photo mode, we are able to apply many filters. With the amazing view of Tsushima Island, I can spend more than 3 hours just to roam around and take pictures. There are even armor that you can use to win to the collectibles. I think most games right now are too concerned about hiding the collectibles to make player work for it. But Ghost of Tsushima uses a very natural way to help us to find the collectibles. It is much easier for us, we can feel that sense of success. With the collectibles again, yes, again, provide more information about the Mongol and the Japanese. Everything just combines so perfect together. Talking about combination, I have to say, the combat in this game is sensational. Every move, every skill, it's just perfect. The way that he draw the bow, the way that he handled the katana, we can see that they put a lot of effort in there. The difficulty of the game is also perfect. Many games like to just upscale the enemy status. More HP, higher attack, high defense. A very lazy way. Some games will focus more on the AI. It takes more time to learn the enemy. It requires us to react more quickly. A smarter and enjoyable way. But Ghost of Tsushima said to us, it's time for something different. In the hardest difficulty, we are one-hitting the enemy, and the enemy is one-hitting us. With the move and skill in game, the combat enhanced to a whole different level. It is so realistic that I feel like I am a samurai. Every move is a deadly move. My mind is almost like a samurai. If you hustle, you die. If you're distracted, you die. Concentration is the only way to win. With the Kurosawa mode, this is almost like a samurai life for us. When we go face to face, black and white, the sound, the move, the cutscene. I just can't find any other game that can give me this kind of experience and feelings. The plot of Ghost of Tsushima is also a masterpiece. Sucker Punch Production uses this game to tell us that not only massive story background with complicated relationship can be remarkable, but a simple straightforward story can also be extraordinary. Sakai Jin, the protagonist, a samurai from an honorable family, facing a fight that was impossible to win, seeing other samurai die with honor under the dishonorable way of Mongol, almost losing the most trusted uncle and losing his own life. But he was lucky enough that he is saved by Yuna, who he called a fifth at first. From not wanting to fight with such dishonorable weight like her, to assassinating Mongol just to make sure that the captive doesn't get killed. How Jin changes his mind along the way, and how other samurai not agreeing his uncle's Bushido. We can learn a lot of facts about samurai. It also makes us think that what is Bushido, and what does samurai really mean? Is using bow and arrow to fight count as an honorable samurai? What about the samurai that failed to protect his people but died facing the enemy in an honorable way? Jin's uncle Bushido is more like a perfect side of Bushido, even too perfect for samurai. How he changes his way of assassinating also have a lot of setting in it. We cannot use Jin to assassinate those captains at first, but still Jin is able to save a lot of people and even his uncle. But now his uncle is safe, and he can be a real samurai, and fight along with his uncle using a samurai way. But the people of Tsushima did not think the same. All they know is samurai lost the war, and the ghost saved them. In here, Jin already questioned himself that what should he really do. The way of going face to face and fight is already gone in his mind, but he still believes in his uncle, and think that he will lead the samurai to victory and save Tsushima, until they were stopped in the fight of Castle Simra. He saw with his own eyes how his uncle's fight will only bring more and more dead body. Recalling from the first fight with Mongol, nothing has changed. It is this moment that he knew what the island needs right now is not a samurai, but a ghost. People of Tsushima believe in the ghost, listen and follow the ghost. And the ghost is the only thing that can beat Mongol, because they have studied samurai and knowing them too well. Jin knows that drastic time calls for drastic measures. He finally decides to let the past be the past. He is going to poison the Mongol. From now on, he is no longer a samurai. He turned to a ghost. Now we are able to assassinate captains, poison, using fear to win. He wants Mongol to suffer, and this is the way to bring victory. He doesn't care about the consequences. He can sacrifice himself for the people, even if it means that all samurai and his people will go after him. But this is his Bushido. Navigation, cutscene, story, side quest, photo mode, combat, gameplay, Kurosawa mode. All this combined together, no doubt, Ghost of Tsushima is one of the best games, and also one of the most innovative games. I'm sure that there will be more games doing like this, one hidden enemy, using the nature in-game to guide the players, an immersive gaming experience, and many other elements in-game. This game really impressed me. Hopefully we can have more games like Ghost of Tsushima, games that we enjoy playing, games that have something new in it. I'll rate this game a samurai movie. Thank you, Sucker Punch Production.